What's going on, everybody? It's Childish back at it again, coming at you with another Summoner's War video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the two new events that Compto's got going on, the Halloween Pumpkin event as well as the Halloween Secret Dungeon event. Now, the focus on this one is going to be the Pumpkin event. Why is that? Because if you guys haven't had a chance to check it out, one of the events number 3 here, we're going to be able to collect some rewards based on the amount of pumpkins we collect in total, and we're going to get an option for which we should choose here. So I wanted to give my opinion on that, but we'll go ahead and take a look at the beginning of this one here, as it does have a couple of events leading up to it here. Event number 1, basically we got a couple of missions here, the Ifrit missions and vampire missions here. So we're going to be able to clear specific areas in the game, and then of course we'll collect those pumpkins. One pumpkin for completing one mission among all mission estates here. So as you guys can see, once you complete the Ifrit missions, you'll be able to collect some energy, as well as the vampire missions, you'll be able to get some mana stones as well. Now, there are a couple of bonus missions that we're going to be able to collect, similar to an event that we just had recently, some bonus missions that we can get some additional points or additional pumpkins to this one. So keep that in mind. If you're summoning some monsters, if you're crafting a rune or powering up a rune, you'll be able to collect some additional pumpkins right there. Okay, so now event 3, the big thing that I wanted to focus on is this thing. Now, this is going to be a little bit different than some events that we've seen in the past, because generally they like to give us just, you know, a specific reward once we hit a certain milestone. So now we got an option to do, and considering the fact that we've had a really big change in the last month with everything that's been going on with the art farm and whatnot, I just kind of wanted to share my value or share my thought process on this one as far as this event goes here. Now, I guess to kind of give you the TLDW, right, if you're just, or TLDR, whatever you want to say, if you just want to go ahead and kind of skip through the video or click off of it, basically, guys, the value of energy and the value of crystals went up significantly. Why is that? Because now we're auto farming and we're constantly bleeding out our energy, bleeding out our crystals. So I'm generally going to always choose those over the other here. So let's go ahead and get started, right? First one here. Option number 1 versus option number 2, 100 energy versus 300 mana stone. For me, I find it extremely easy now to collect mana stone here. So I'm always going to go for the energy over the mana stone, because the energy is going to give you more potential for obviously mystical scrolls and more importantly, runes, right? We're going to be able to collect those runes. And obviously, if those runes are not good, we'll be able to sell it and get that mana that we need here. Next one here, summoning stones versus mystical scrolls. I know a lot of people would probably lean towards mystical scrolls because we get 2 versus 1.5 summons here. But because of the fact that summoning stones are exclusive units that we can't always collect for, we can gun for the unit that we want. So I personally am going to go for the summoning stones, even though I don't get as much value as I would, comparison to the mystical scroll here. So that's my take on that. The next one here, again, energy versus mana stone. Compto's really makes it definitely the go-to place, the thing, because I think, if you were to spend 150 energy for 500 mana stone, I think you're going to actually get, you probably won't get as much mana stone as you would for the energy, right? But again, because of the fact that now we have the B12 dungeons, now we can get these 6-star runes by default, right? I'm always going to go for the energy here, because I just find the rewards that we can get through our energy usage is going to be way more valuable than just straight mana alone, okay? Next one up here, 150 crystals versus 150 summoning stones. This is an interesting spot here because, again, we're talking about the energy and the crystal being very valuable, but now you have the summoning stones coming up here, should you go for it. So again, I think this one's going to come down to, what you guys want to do. Me personally, on my account, I'm going to go for the crystals once again because I have none, but I could see people making an argument for summoning stones if they're really gunning for a specific Nat 5 or Nat 4, depending on where you're at in the game here. Next one here, we got 4-star Rainbowmon, 4 of them versus the 5-star Rainbowmon. We're going to get some ancient coins as well. This one here, I'm going to take the 5-star versus the 4-star, because essentially the 5-star is 4 stars and plus a maxed out 4-star unit, right? They're going to level it up and it's going to be a 5-star. So I think the 5-star one is going to be a little bit more valuable. I can't imagine a spot where the 4-star Rainbowmons times 4 would be more valuable, since they're kind of taking a step out of the process by going for that 5-star Rainbowmon here. But Immortal Grindstone versus Gem. This is just going to be very dependent on your account, whether you need more grindstones for specific things or gems. You might as well just pick one or the other. I think that's just kind of I think it's a choice on your end. I don't think you don't have to stress on this one as far as thinking about too much here. LD Scroll versus Legendary Piece. I think LD Scrolls are very rare. They're still very exclusive, so I'm going to always go for the LD Scroll versus the Legendary Summoning Piece. I can see why some people that may have like 47 or 48 pieces may want to go for the legendary pieces. But again, we know that for the majority of the people out there playing this game, we could pull a specific unit and maybe get lucky when it comes to legendary pieces. We're going to have a better chance to get into that 5. But LD scrolls for me, some of the units in there are some of the strongest units in the game when we're talking about, LD4s and LD5s. So if I had that small chance of getting the lightning and potentially pulling something like that, I'm going to find that more valuable than having half a legendary summon and potentially getting, a wide variety of units here. Whereas the LD scrolls a little bit more contained, a little bit more exclusive here. Okay. Rewards number 2 here, XP booster 24 hours versus the one of each Angemon. I think the 24-hour boosters without question is going to be the best go there. We're not going to even argue about that. Again, same situation as the previous one here, the 3-star Rainbowmon ×3 versus the 4-star. I'm going to go for the 4-star because I'm just saving a little bit of fodder on that here. But again, I guess that's up to you. I think that the 4-star Rainbowmon is better. Symbol of Harmony and Transcendence, Chaos, Rune Piece, all of them. So we get a little bit of every one for 100 pieces. It seems like that's a pretty good value. But again, I still think that the crystals is going to be way more valuable here. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section down below. But I think crystals will definitely trump this rune crafting material here. Next one they got going on, Attribute Scroll versus Mythical Scroll. I personally would go for the Attribute Scroll versus the Mythical Scroll because again, it's a similar thing that we're talking about when it comes to the exclusive summons. We're able to target the unit that we may be going for. And if you're one of those people that are going for a specific unit in a specific element and you have yourself blessings, you're going to be saving a ton of attribute scrolls so that you can use those attribute scrolls to go ahead and pop your blessing and try to get double nat 5 on the element that you're looking for here. So I find it way more valuable to go for the attribute scroll versus the mystical scroll. But again, that's just my opinion. Next one up here, Awakening Force versus Super Angemon. I find that leveling up units is not really too hard, especially now for the fact that we got auto farming. So again, I'm going to go for the Awakening Force here versus Angemon because I'm super lazy and I ain't trying to collect a ton of Awakening material on my downtime here. Next one here, Legendary Rune versus Reappraisal Stone. This is an interesting spot, but I personally believe that even though it doesn't seem like it, I think the reapps are going to be the way to go here. I can see for somebody that's early on in the game that maybe doesn't have the rune quality that they have, they can go for the 6-star legendary. The thing of it is that, the legendary rune could be anything, right? It could be really, really good. It could be really, really horrible. It could be a non-reappable, whatever like that. But I'm guessing that you guys might be like me right now, whereas you got maybe 3, 5, maybe 10 runes that are sitting in your account right now that are potentially reappable. If one of these 2 reapp stones pops, the perfect rune or something close to it here, I think that's going to be way more valuable than, getting a random legendary rune that could be potentially a flat stat, that we're not going for here. Okay. And then of course, the last but not least here, Devilmon versus Legendary Pieces. Instead of you guys go for legendary pieces, I'm going to come through the camera and just slap you in the face. No, I'm just playing. Just Devilmon. Go for the Devilmon. Okay. Just go for the Devilmon. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. I don't think there was anything else that we got going on here. We do have the Halloween background reward that we're going to be able to collect here. The only thing to note, again, these rewards will be available for 24 hours. And again, if you're having any issues, you can go ahead and restart the game and check out your inbox here so you can go ahead and collect it here. So that's my take on it. Let me know what you guys think about that. If you have any arguments to that, if you want to, if you have a different opinion on that, take the time to leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I'd be grateful, and I want to take a look at that here. So Secret Dungeon, Halloween Dungeon. I'm actually going to go ahead and end my auto farming here so I can show you guys something funny here. Let's take a look here. So this event's going to be going on October 23rd through November 2nd here. So we got a good amount of time to take a look at this. And as you guys can see, we're going to have specific dungeons open up during these times. Obviously, we got some fun 1-star to 2-star units, but of course, the ones that we want to take a look at here, we got the Dark Inugami, the 3-star one, and of course the Light Curve Gal. So I'm really, really excited for the Summoners War community because obviously those units are really, really not just great units as a standalone, but also for anybody that's farming, 2-way units, whether it's just your 2-way Rogue, 2-way Ikaru. I mean, all the Inugamis. I literally popped up the Light Inugami the other day, and I stopped everything that I was doing just to farm it because I'm going to be building, the Wind Inugami soon. I'm going to be building, other units here. I might even go triple Rogue. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to have some more options here. I want to have those fodder so that I can have the skill ups and get it done, right? So let's take a look here. Yeah, so like Cowgirl, and I want to point out here something, because I'm sure some of you guys already have like 1 or 2 Cowgirls here, but I know that this may be a little bit stretched out here, right? I don't know if this is something that a lot of people are going to go for, but if you go out of your way to farm this for those 2 days here, I think not only you're going to be happy about it, but your siege guild is going to be happy about it, because I think a lot of people forget that having a dungeon like this open all the time, obviously it gives you all that fodder. It's going to give you more opportunities to build additional units if you need it for siege offense. A lot of you guys might be like me, where the second half of the siege battle, you're coming up short when it comes to specific counters for certain comps. And when you think about all the other units that we currently build, the extra Camoons, the extra Galleons, maybe the extra Trianas, extra units for shield wall comps here. I wouldn't put it lightly to the fact that, you can take advantage of Cowgirl, extra Cowgirls, and pair it up with all those, 2 to 3 Camoons that you may have for maybe a Guild War defense, or, utilizing it for a Guild War offense. I don't even know if people still use this, but one of the big ones that I enjoy using, Camoon for offense, right? For offense on a 4-star siege offense, I love to use Camoon, Lauren, and Aegir. I know Aegir's kind of fallen off the meta when it comes to regular PvP, RTA, and whatnot here, but to me that's a really, really strong comp. Having all that attack power manipulation, having the shield, defense break, hit block, stealing capabilities. I mean, it's a really strong comp. I actually utilize it in Guild War defense as well. I find it very, very strong. Also, for all of you guys that are super fortunate to have those CRs, some of you guys, I've seen some people actually have double CRs. Why not? So CR Lauren, let's see, Ciara Lauren Roke, or Ciara Iris Ophelia, something like that. I mean, just having, and I said Iris here, rip the dream, but having the option for Ciara Lauren X is obviously a very, very good thing if you have the runes. If you have the room depth to go ahead and build additional ones, that's going to be great to do as well here. So again, how to participate here, all you're going to do is enter the secret dungeon, go to Kairos dungeon, and you're going to be able to collect these pieces here, but it's different for everybody here. 1 star is going to be 10 pieces, 2 stars is going to be 20, and then 3 stars is going to be 40 pieces. So this is kind of crazy because, once I show you guys this right now, this is so nostalgic for me because a lot of you guys don't realize that some of us YouTubers, I would say Jubagel, YDCB, and myself you'll probably see this quite a bit here. So if I can find it, you'll notice on my account that I actually have these. So these right here, believe it or not, guys, these are from the original events that were either, I think this was 2015. I don't know if it was 2014, but I definitely know it was 2015 up. So 5 years ago, they did something like this. And to this day, I still have some of these pieces. Now, I believe they have done other events, other Halloween events where they've, offered this stuff here. But I remember this one for sure that they did around the Halloween time, because that was around the time when I got the invite to Comptos headquarters in LA. We had some fun events that we had going on there for the Halloween event there. So big shout out to everybody that's still from the CompTwist team over there hanging out, doing their thing, okay? God bless you guys. I love you. Yeah, man, what a nostalgic feeling right now. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, that's going to be it, guys. I appreciate you all tuning in. If you're still watching this video, thank you so much. We will be streaming tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time till 10 p.m. Central Standard Time at twitch.tv/childish402. We're going to be doing a RTA channel challenge where we're going to be basically picking a channel in the global server, and we're going to see if we can challenge those people in the best of 5 match, or we're going to see if we can get ourselves 3 wins. If basically that channel is able to amass a group of people that can basically beat me 3 out of those 5 matches, I'm going to turn that future stream clip into a gift card giveaway, $30 iOS or Android. So if you guys are down for that, please stop on by. If you're not planning on trying to compete, that's okay. If you could just stop on by to watch me get wrecked, that would be amazing, okay? That's going to be it, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It's your boy Childish and ChildishPlays checking out. Take care, and we will see you all in the next one. I'm out.